Welcome. We're gonna be playing Dead by Daylight. It's the PTB for Stranger Things Chapter 2. And I don't know anything about it. I'm going into this blind like I always do. So, let's take a look, of course, at the new killer. I was playing Krasu, my beloved. The First, that's what they're naming Vecna.
I will reshape this world as I have all others.
He sounds pretty dang cool. Now, I'll be honest, I have not seen Stranger Things. Wood with Vecna? There's nothing here though. There's nothing there. I guess he might have a pretty good tongue though. You never know. I haven't seen. Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. I have not seen Stranger Things. I know very little about it. In fact, most of what I do know about Stranger Things has been from Dead by Daylight and everyone talking about the ending of Stranger Things because apparently it was awful. So I don't know why he's called the First. Let's take a look at his bio. The First. From a young age, Henry Creel was disgusted by humanity and their endless cycle of eating, reproducing, and dying. I like to eat too much sometimes, you know. Their mindless play, and dying. Their mindless play. I feel like there's a grammar thing going on here with that sense. As this hatred bubbled and fermented, he found that he had strange powers. First, an ability to control the house's grandfather clock, and later, the ability to manipulate minds. His power reached a terrifying new level as he contorted and destroyed the bodies of his mother and sister. Ooh. Henry's father, blamed for their deaths, was sent to Penhurst Mental Hospital. A shadowy organization faked Henry's death and moved him to a facility where his powers were limited by a Satoria chip, and studied along with several other children with psionic powers. He played along and was eventually made an orderly, but his compliance was a ruse. Once he was able to convince Eleven to remove his chip, he massacred the students and staff of the facility, only stopping when Eleven was able to banish him to another dimension. Henry thought he was going to die. Instead, he became more powerful than ever before. From this new dimension, he committed a series of grisly murders as part of his plan to open gates to the real world and destroy all humanity. But as he passed through a gate, a black fog appeared, and he crossed over into a new realm, one unfamiliar but full of potential. Does this mean... Okay. Does this mean in DBD lore, in Dead by Daylight lore, that the entity actually saved like a bunch of people by taking Henry away from the world before he could like do stuff? Did the entity inadvertently save a bunch of people? Maybe. Well, I guess all the other kids from Stranger Things are in here, so maybe not. Maybe not. Let's take a look at his power. Okay, special ability Vine Attack. Press and hold the power button to charge your Vine Attack. When charged, press the attack button to activate it, creating a small area effect on the ground. Any survivors caught within the area of the Vine Attack earn a World Breaker token. Special ability, the Upside Down, an Undergate. The killer can enter the Upside Down to navigate the map quickly by tapping the ability button. While inside the Upside Down, you can activate an Undergate attack to return to the map, creating a large area of effect on the ground. Survivors caught within its radius gain a World Breaker token. Special condition / item. World Breaker and Grandfather Clocks. Once survivor has gained enough tokens, World Breaker activates and the World Breaker timer begins. While World Breaker is activated, both the Vines and Undergate attacks do damage to survivors instead of adding World Breaker tokens. And 4 Grandfather Clocks activate. World Breaker lasts for a predetermined amount of time based on the number of survivors alive. Survivors can interact with the Grandfather Clock spread around the map to speed up World Breaker timer. Neat. So it kind of sounds like a a mix between the Dredge's Nightfall and Freddy's Dream World, with some decent map mobility built into him. We'll see. Perks, turn back the clock. After opening a survivor for 6 seconds, press the ability button to 1 to make a target generated within 20 minutes explode. Lose time to get 10% progression, so I'm guessing. So it's like an auto kick. I think they tested that recently in one of the limited time events, right? I may be thinking of something else. Secret Project. When a totem is blessed or cleansed, block a random unblocked generator for 30 seconds. When one or more generators becomes blocked, you gain undetectability for... Ooh, that would be nice for some of my my hex builds. Hive Mind. That would be really nice for one of my hex builds. Hive Mind. Hex. The first time you hook a survivor, a dual totem becomes a hex totem. Generators are highlighted. The intensity of the generators always reveal their repair progress. When one generator remains, all remaining generators explode, lose 10% progress, and start regressing, and the hex totem becomes dull. Interesting, interesting. Should we watch the Mori? Let's watch the Mori. I think Secret Project would be really fun with Haunted Grounds. I think that would be really fun. I'll try it in like the second or third game. Let's look at the Mori. Oh, I'm sorry, V. Ouch. 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 I'm not gonna lie. It reminds me too much of Sadako's Mori, so I don't know how I feel about that. It's fine. It's fine as a Mori, I suppose. We'll see it in game. We'll see it in game. And this isn't the first time doing the poll, so there's gonna be tweaks I'm gonna make to it. But yeah, for other wins, basically anyone can leave a suggestion. I'll put the suggestions up to a poll. I should make a tab where you guys can just put suggestions anyways. But it'll be a whole new set of games. Alright, charge Vine Attack. Oh. Okay, that's kind of neat. The music's intense. This is intense music. Oh my goodness, this is how it works? This is kind of neat. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's super cool. Shucks. Alright, this is gonna be tough to use. Oh, the music is so intense, it's crazy. Did I? Oh. Oh, this is very difficult to figure out. Oh my god, that's how he attacks. That threw me off a little bit, because I'm used to seeing like the hand go up. Okay, so there is a long delay after or when you try to come back up. This is definitely, it's a cool killer. It's definitely going to take some time getting used to, though. Oof. Dustin! Need a bit more proximity for your vulnerability. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna leave him alone. Okay, I got her. And she's almost fully... Oh, okay. We're in the other mode, and if I use this now, yeah, they just get injured. Wow, this is really cool. I'm a little impressed here.
I will not be denied.
this one here. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm forgetting how to use the perks. I'm gonna be honest, I've forgotten how to use the perks. I'm getting value out of one of them, and I'm guessing it's this charging one here. Can they see? How did the not hit? Can they see like where the vines are coming from? What? Oh, I got a hit there. Shucks. This is definitely going to take some getting used to, but like just from like looking at the design and everything, this is super cool. Like the quality of this is amazing. They got rid of my a totem, which made me undetectable for a little bit. I wasted the undetectability on this chase. I should have left. Alright, time to leave. I should play Survivor next just so I can see like what it looks like from their perspective and try to get a little better understanding. I did get him. What happens when all their tokens are full for them? Shucks. The music is amazing. They did amazing with that music. Oh my goodness. Whoops.
A brave one.
I should be able to get her here. Did they remove that pallet? So they can see it, it seems like. They can see it before I place it. Okay, this lets me... Well, I can't use it now, but I think it lets me... What the heck? Good, he got injured. That was a good place to use that. Oh. Alright, maybe I'm starting to get the hang of it. Maybe. I heard... Did I hear someone? Nice.
It begins.
Holy moly. I forgot about that. I'm starting to think maybe the Brown is you know, should remain a brown add-on. I wouldn't be surprised if they up it one more, you know? I gotta figure out what the tokens do. I don't remember what they do. They're messing with the grandfather clocks. Oh, I see. They're way over here. I don't know why they're not opening it. There they go. Oh, that would have been cool. You can do some cool things with this killer, I think. This cool. Obviously, first time playing, no clue what I'm doing. This killer seems really cool right now. Oh, we got Dustin. I'm curious. Alright, just one paragraph. Dustin and eager. Brilliant and eager, Dustin Henderson is a high school student in the town of Hawkins, Indiana. At a young age, he and his friends stumbled onto a secret government project involving an alternate dimension known as the Upside Down. The group survived attacks from strange creatures they called Demogorgon and Mind Flayer. With Dustin's understanding of science and engineering and helping guide them in unexpected ways as gates from the Upside Down rip through Hawkins, the town is left in a state of emergency. Dustin sets out looking for answers. What he finds spilling from the chaos isn't demogorgons or demonic bats, but black fog. I don't know if they aged him up. And we got 11. 11, aka Jane Hopper, is a former test subject who has undergone experiments to develop her extrasensory abilities. One use of her powers inadvertently created a gateway to an alternate dimension which became known as the Upside Down. Though her life has been chaotic, her friends and foster father provided a hint of normalcy amidst the trauma. Together they fought creatures from the alternate dimension, with 11's powers often being the difference between life and death. When the group's hometown of Hawkins is ravaged by gates from the Upside Down, 11 is needed once more. Trekking through a field of gray, withered plants, she reached the gate surrounded by unnatural black fog. She enters expecting to find herself in the Upside Down, but ends up somewhere else. Nearby, she finds a hook glistening in the moonlight, wet with blood. Uh-oh. Alright, we'll start with Dustin and his perks. Which I guess I gotta level him up. Oh, okay, never mind. We did it. Dustin. Okay, bada bada boom. After completing 20% worth of repairs, press ability button 1 next to a window to trap it for 60 seconds. The trap triggers when the killer performs a volt on the window, infecting them with 50% hinder for 6 seconds. Oh, that's kind of neat. I don't know how good it is, but it's neat. It reminds me of... What does it remind me of? Chemical Trap. It reminds me of Chemical Trap, but for Windows. Next we got Change Your Plan. You start with 2 tokens. While inside a locker and holding non-event toolbox, press the ability button to spend 1 token and transform your toolbox into a medkit at the same rarity with random add-ons on the same rarity. New medkit has always... Oh, that's kind of neat. Oh, that's kind of neat. If you can use that with depleted toolboxes, that's really neat. Teamwork. Oh, I love teamwork perks. I'm so glad they're still doing these. For each survivor repairing generated with you, the size of the good skill check zone is increased by 25%. While repairing with at least one other survivor, you gain 5% faster. You repair 5%, but that's kind of neat. It's the... Are you the Ghoul? Well, I'll do what I can. I want to test out these perks anyways. So we all have 5%... Oh, I have 5% repair speed. Right now. I believe. Oh! Did you... The size of that skill check and I still missed. Alright. Oh, right. One was the toolbox one. I gotta go in a locker, I think. F. And now it's fully there. Okay. Oh, it puts a little thing on there. And that's going to be on there for a little while. I think you'll see it used as much as Chemical Trap is used. There it goes, it exploded. We'll try 11 now. 11 with her perks. Okay, I guess you gotta type out 11. You can't do the numbers. Alright, so first perk. You look out for your friends using the ability to protect them. For each survivor pairing generated with you, the range at which generator's noise is heard is reduced by 25%. While pairing with at least one other survivor, you repair 5%. Oh, that's kind of neat. I don't think it's the again, like teamwork perks. I don't think are the greatest, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Then we got We See You. Gain 1 token when the killer reveals your aura. When you have 4 tokens, they are all consumed, and the killer's aura is revealed to you and all its survivors for 15 seconds. That's kind of neat. I would imagine it pairs awful with Disillusion then. Extra sensory perception. Crouch for 4 seconds to see the auras of survivors, killers, and variety of objects. These are revealed in expanding 44 meter radius. You gain elusive and oblivious. When you stop crouching or after 11 seconds, all effects of this perk end and enters a 40-second cooldown. Okay, hold on though. This extra sensory perception just seems like a better version of Still Sight, like a much better version of Still Sight. No? Right? It just seems better. I don't know, I guess we'll test it. I have a Hex, right? So I should find a Hex to bless. There he is, the first. Oh, I didn't even check out the different skins with Vecna. That sounded crazy. It's just, this is such... They're gonna nerf this, I just know it. That's such a better version of Still Sight. I have a teamwork perk that I'm not getting any use on. No, I don't have a Hex. Or a Boon. I don't know why I thought I did. I guess like Still Sight doesn't have the cooldown on it. But I just feel like the benefit from it is better. Oh shoot. That's kind of neat. Listening to music? That's cool. It takes a long time though. Oh, right, we're in World Breaker mode. Oh! Oh, hello, Celeste! Thank you for the raid! Hello! Welcome, we're playing the Dead by Daylight Stranger Things PTB right now. Oh, I'm dead. I'm down. No, I'm not. That's cool. That's cool. It takes a long time for that to go off, though. He must have an add-on to block the window. No, it's totally understandable. Thank you for joining for the second you were here. But hello, everyone. Hi. You saw me in Celeste chat. I'm Daxias, the Red Door Star. This is... I'm going to brag a little bit because it's still new and very exciting. But this is the new model I made. It was reviewed yesterday. I think it looks pretty good. But yeah, we're doing the PTB for Dead by Daylight, seeing how it is. So far, pretty cool. Vecna, or the first I should say, Henry Cavill, seems like a pretty cool killer. And the perks, I don't think are super bad. I think that means he went into the Underdark. I think, is what that sound means. I don't know if I am the reason she got hooked. Maybe I should have taken Chase earlier, but I got distracted by the raid. Oh boy, let's come here, finish this really quickly. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. The sound design I think is really... Oh, he got me. Okay. You can't really see it when he's charging it. Oh no. I don't know. I had no clue where he was at. Okay. So the other people that I played against when I was Vecna were just better than me. I gotta check out this skin when this match is over. It looks really neat. And we got, thank you 11. We 11's gotta stick by each other, you know. We can't be running off. That's why I ran away from Robin. I don't know if Robin and 11 get along. I should find that out so I can roleplay it in the game. I'm sure like all the Stranger Things kids get along, right? Why would they add that conflict into the game? Alright, I think he went into the underground again. Oh, the upside down, I should say. I think that's what it is. He's in the upside down. I still don't know what happens if all my, like, if I get fully tokened, all 4 tokens. I gotta read that. I don't remember what that does. Yeah, we gotta get rid of one of these two. These are awful generators. To be so close to each other like this. Who are you? I guess 4 seconds is kind of a long time. Over here, over here, over here. I gotta get rid of this. Oh, I thought it was active. Never mind. I don't gotta get rid of that. I'm so sorry. Okay, back to working on the generator. I don't know if it's worth, I don't know if these are worth it. Oh, actually they are. You don't have to do it the whole time to get benefit out of it. As long as you're on it, you're getting benefit out of it. Okay, that's worth it then. I think that's worth it. Neat. Very cool. Because, yeah, that sped it up by a lot. She died! She got Mori'd. Oh, run away. Where are you, Vecna? Oh, there you are. Okay. If I can do this, he doesn't pay any attention to me, we can win this. It is, I'm not gonna lie, it is a little spooky seeing this version of him floating around instead of the other version. His base model. Just a little spooky. Jeez, we're already back in the upside down. I feel like it just ended. Or not upside down, this is World Breaker. We're back in World Breaker. Oh, listen to this, speed it up a tad. There's an add-on where he can see me if I'm doing this. But I don't think he has it. Okay, I will say, they did make it worth it to interact with the killer item. Because I know there's like some killers where it's not worth interacting with. They made it worth interacting with his killer items here. Oh, wait. Okay, that's cool. I just do this now. He's in the upside down. He's probably gonna come over here. I never go for the save. I did the one far away, but it may be better since he's probably guarding her, and that's the other gate right there. We can do this. We can get a save. With the power of friendship. Let's go! I don't know what that means. Oh, this. Oh! No. I don't know what it means. Holy moly. He can spam those quite a lot, huh? Alright, let's go, let's go. Yeah, get out of here, get out. I can take a hit. This is neat, this is neat. I like him. I like him a lot. Oh my goodness! What's happening? What was that? That was really cool. That was amazing. Final thoughts. I think this is an amazing chapter as long as behavior doesn't do anything on release. I wouldn't be surprised if there are some slight adjustments. Like I said, especially when using the chest piece, the Siri add-on, it does feel like I can just spam the vines without any consequences. It does slow me down a little bit, but when it comes to like loops and stuff, I can just spam those. This is fun. This is a great chapter. I thought the survivor perks were amazing as well. I'm a big fan of the survivor perks. I don't think they're amazing, but I think they're good, and I'm excited to try to use them with other perks going forward. The survivors look pretty good. I never really watched the show, so I'm not too invested in you know, how good they are, but it's really cool that there's custom voice lines for 11 and Dustin. I thought that was really neat. I wonder if there's going to be other custom voice lines when First Mori's Robin or Nancy or Steve. So yeah, this is all for me tonight. Thank you all for joining me. I can't wait to play more of this PTB, or I can't wait to play more of this chapter when it finally drops. So until next time, have a wonderful night. Goodbye.